What's up, guys? Welcome back to 2 Point Campus, and we are on Molten Rock, which is the second school in the DLC for, wrong game, medical school. So we're going to attempt to get 3 stars on this one now, so let's get going.
Surprise, surprise, another band of peculiar pill pushers think it's a wise idea to build a medical facility on Molten Rock. Yes, you heard me correctly. That's Molten Rock, the active volcano. What does one prescribe for an eruption? Leeches? It certainly feels right. Still, won't it be a shame when the whole thing bursts into flames?
Okay, guys, so I'm not gonna lie, unfortunately, I've had to restart this school a few times because for some reason this school alone keeps making my PlayStation overheat and turn off, and I don't know why. It's just literally this one level. So we're going to start off by just doing what I've done there and clearing that land. And then what we're going to do, guys, because this one is all focused on unlocking different plots of land, like by achieving different objectives, you have to activate them as well, you know, for them to work. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start by doing this one, which is an attractiveness rating of 85%. Now, for me, I would say that is by far the hardest one to do. We're also going to do 15 patients in a row, and we're going to have this one here cure 10 patients. So we're going to activate them 3 straight away, and then we're going to build our first plot of land, our first campus building. There. Fill up the room because you are going to need the room. Make sure we're pressing play and fast forwarding. Now, a little trick to this school, guys, because you do need to research some different things. Go back to the previous school you've done and research them there if absolutely necessary. Right, so we need to build an injection room. Now, guys, make sure that you are using aircon, because that will be needed. And we also need to build a head clinic. So I've already saved a couple of these, mainly because the game keeps crashing and it's really starting to annoy me. Now we want to make sure things are looking attractive, and of course, like I said, aircon too, so make sure that's in place. And then we can start our first year. So, I'm going to put a dormitory in. Now, again, I've just made a nice, simple dormitory. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Right. And I've also made a very easy little library, just to make a start here. And then, what I'm going to do here, guys, is I am going to make this place as attractive as possible. It doesn't really matter what you want to do because things will get deleted after. So I'm just going to place down loads of mats on the floor, and just try and build up the attractiveness rating of the school really quickly. There we go. So the attractiveness is already done. And that is one of the hardest things to do. Now we need to hire a teacher, and we need to hire a nurse. We also need to hire a janitor with fire resistance, and then we will hire a library assistant. And what you're going to find, guys, is I'm going to save loads as I'm going here, unfortunately. So let's have a quick look at some of the plots of land that we've got going on students on campus, research and place a helipad. Now I've already researched that, treat 150 patients. So there's a difference between treating and curing. So we're going to choose this curing one first, because the plan is get this one open and get this one open. We've got a nice big area, and we've got a nice area here now as well. So we can build that helipad if we want to, just there maybe. And that allows that plot of land to open up straight away. That one there. Oh, I didn't activate it. So yeah, we're just gonna sell that. You need to activate it first. So let's get these patients cured, and then we'll activate that. So let's put a bathroom. Now I have also put a bathroom. I've made a bathroom. Ready with aircon, and I have also no, the shower room I kept the same. We just took that out and put aircon in instead. There we go. And then we are going to put a ward in. So I have kept the ward from the last school. That's not quite central, so we'll move that there. So we've now got that. We've already unlocked the 10 patients cured. What else can we do? So let's do the helipad one now. So start that one. And the helipad comes in outdoor stuff. So I'm placing it here because it's just like an awkward P shape, and that gives us yet a third plot of land opened. And we're going to then start the treat 150 patients. Now the 15 patients in a row, you do need to get lucky, and it probably will happen naturally. I decided that's the one I want to activate first, and then I'm going to make sure that I've got enough janitors in place.
Bottles of water, sure, but don't be afraid to show some personality. I, for one, keep a bowling ball in my panic room. I find it's the perfect place to practice.
Now there is a little trick as well to the 15 in a row if you are really struggling. If you find yourself getting to like 9, then make a save, and you know, if you fail you can reload and go again if that's how you want to play it. It is possible to do it like that.
Janitor to fix, noggin nabber.
So for now, it's basically at this point all I can do is just keep playing, and hope once things start opening up, we can do extra things. There is one there for having a level 11 club, so it might be worth to instantly kind of put a couple of clubs in. I wouldn't go with all the clubs. I'd go with maybe just like speed walking, reading, if you can see. Let's get rid of that. Right, I'd go with, yeah, the sleep club and potentially just the reading club. They would be the three I would go with, just to begin with, so that you are focused more on the clubs that are there rather than having all 6 clubs in place and not achieving. That would be my suggestion.
I'm strictly an anti-camera kind of guy. My philosophy is I can't see you, you can't see me. So I like to keep things as low-tech as possible.
I'm just going to make sure we've got
I'd recommend strategically
aircon
placed
in these
strings
rooms.
attached to some bells. You hear it ring, and you got yourself a visitor. Of course, sometimes it's the doorbell, and you really do have a visitor. If you want to get real crafty, just leave a load of rakes in your yard. No one suspects a rake in the yard, but you'll hear the sucker when he steps on one and takes a handle to the chops. Ouch.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
Yeah, so like I said, at this point now, I just need to kind of play and wait for patients to be cured. And I will continue to build very little bits at a time. What I'm thinking is I'll put a building here. In fact, actually, I can do that now. I'm just thinking about having a room, you know, a place for teachers to train up and to rest. Doesn't need to be anything spectacular. Just a nice big staff room sort of area.
The campus has opened a new building. Good for us.
Let's make sure there's aircon. And then stuff just for our members of staff to chill out and do. For TVs. Brilliant. And then we could even use this, the rest of this room as like a student union or something like that, just to keep our keep them happy. Just going to check that one. Level 8 students, 5 we need, so that's another good one to activate.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
The 15 patients in a row has been a pain. Let's have a look at a student union. I mean, to be fair, we can actually build it like that. Put a door there, and put another door there, and that way the staff can get into the staff room too. And we are literally using all of the space that we need.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
And then we just need to make sure there's chairs in there, and we can work on this later as well. You know, make the room a lot better as we go, but for now we just need to get this room in place.
Most of the games you hope it would. with only a
Of course,
few
let's get some
scandalous
air
omissions.
someone there.
You say you like these games, then prove it and buy them again.
One there. One there. And then one there. Higher. Yeah. Good. Good. That's a good start, guys.
It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you haven't noticed.
Well, that's not a cheap one. Wow. Good. Good, good, good. I'll make sure I save that. And see how we're getting on. Yeah. Level 8 students. Right, we will be able to unlock this plot of land next campus. What we're going to do here, guys, is make sure that we are working on getting a course up to level 6 kind of first before anything else.
The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil.
Like I said, I'm not training any member of staff yet either. That's something to open up once we've got a bit more land. We could do that one now, but we would then be sacrificing something else that we've started working on.
Weather report. The volcano does not seem happy. Was it something else?
Okay, so I've now managed to get the 15 patients in a row cured, so I can open up that one for having level 8 students, and I can open up that one as well. So we're now up to a good few campus unlocked at the minute. Now I've put another headroom here just to make a start curing more patients. We're up to 70 patients cured and 82 treated. Medical flasks wanted. Let's put them there. Thumping therapy wanted. Speed walking wheel wanted. So let's put that there. A little corner there for things. Quick save. So I've got this plot of land open here. This is all almost open now. 300. Once that one's open, we've got room there. Level 40, level 10 students.
You're listening to Campus Radio. I'm DJ Short.
So the next one I think we could go with is that one, and we could build that room if we can afford it, of course, because currently at the minute we only have very little amount of money.
Lava the second it arrives on campus.
Now, you might be wondering why there's loads of fire and stuff around. A lot of that is because you get little tasks every sort of month, and if you don't achieve it, you get fireballs, and it really affects everything in the school. So the idea is to try and achieve that as quick as sort of possible. What I'm thinking of doing here is we've only got $43 left. This one is really shocking. Where are my mechanics? What are they up to here?
There it is. Fire.
I've only got one with fire resistance. Ooh, that's the biggest issue at the minute. We've only got one member of staff with fire resistance. And we're not making any profit currently either. So at this point I'm thinking taking a loan is going to be ideal. I want to hire another guy to do that. Mold station, we can do that, I think. Okay, so we've got that in place. Now, I think the plan is to now increase the size of this building. So let's do that now that we've got room to do this. Why does it do this? So let's increase it all the way up to there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this room to here. And this room to here. And then I've got a library that I've already pre-made. So I'm going to put that one in place because it's much better. Much better. Remove that and put another door in there. And then I'm going to sell this library. We can then think about picking up this room and moving it to
Campus intruders, please not come in.
there. Pick up this room and move it to there. And then we have the option to duplicate that room. Oh, it doesn't quite fit. Okay. Because we really need to get some more dormitories. So what I'm thinking is build this
We've got a music
like
review
that.
for you now. Over
I'm
the
making this just one giant dormitory. Like that.
That's right. I went to the Boogie Nights concert
and then
it was great. The lights, the dancing, and so on. If you like music,
literally
this really
fill this
was
whole thing
music.
as a dormitory.
I do think the campus could do with some better signage, though. I mean, I almost missed the concert, and this segment could have been a real train wreck if that had happened.
It's not quite what I wanted. There we go. Yeah, a nice big dormitory like that would really help the students and give us more room then. Oh my god. Go away. Right, I'm going to build this room. Okay, so I've done a good bit of work. I've now got this huge campus, this huge dormitory, and I've still got room to build more if absolutely necessary. Let's put some of these stuff that's wanted around. Tulip, potted tulip, meat wizard. Yeah, we could put a couple of meat wizards in. flat.
Requests for administrator.
Yeah, we can put
Add
one
to the
in.
pile. The island is happy.
Easy.
Students have been leaving their
Um,
That's my theory.
can we get that in? Huh. Potentially if we sell that, yes. Yeah. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good there now. We've took a hit on money, of course, but we're okay currently. Now, let's have a look at what other plots we can work on. That one's almost done. That one's not quite there.
Assistant
We
needed.
should have our students graduate towards the end of this year. I'm just going to make a quick save. Develop 12 soulmate romances. That might happen pretty quickly.
Announcement. Just because the island looks favorably upon you doesn't mean that I do.
And we do have this bit of land here now as well to work on. I'm thinking up there that's going to be our training room and stuff like that. Marketing. Do you know what? I might take one of these rooms away
I think the Orb Foundation gets far too
and
much
make it
criticism.
another injection
Sure,
room.
there's some dodgy information about how they're funded, and they do talk a lot about
There we
the
go.
Orb being the perfect shape. I can't be the only one
and
sick of those adverts.
hire
But
another
really,
nurse.
What are they? If not a group of people
Let's hire another
coming together to appreciate some
doctor.
beauty in this world. Personally, I think we could all learn a little something from them.
Right, so I think that's our 1-star complete. Right, so that's 1 star now done, and really not that long to be fair. That does unlock the new school. I just haven't got it showing because I didn't do 1 star prior.
Assistant needed.
So currently we've got 2 plots open, ready for the next thing. I'm going to keep them like that for now because, very simply, towards the end of the term, I'm going to put the graduation one on.
Weather report. The island seems
20,
less hazardous.
level 16 students,
Phew.
train teachers to... We have got room for a little bit of another room if we absolutely necessarily have to there. Skeleton display wanted. Let's go with it there. Injection bookcase wanted. That will fit nicely there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right, let's look at building our next part of the campus. Okay, and this one we're going to make into training rooms and stuff like that. Research, like I said prior, I will be putting. I can go back to the previous school and do it that way if absolutely necessary.
The campus has opened a new building. Good for us.
The other thing we're going to have to do is... Okay, so unfortunately, it did kick me off the game again. It must just be this hospital, this school. I've not had this problem prior to this before, so I'm not sure what's going on. But for now, we'll just keep going. Now, the soulmate romances don't seem to be increasing too quickly. So, I'm going to go to the train staff members, and then I'm going to remove the soulmates one for now. The plan is to put I think to put the activate the students right at the end of the year, so that hopefully we can get that to work pretty much straight away. Okay. Odd that it all fit there perfectly a second ago and now it doesn't want to. Right, that's quite an expensive training room, but the plan is to get some real training done now. And what we're going to do is we're going to train to the opposite of what they've already got. So we have a good amount of staff trained in both fields. Because we are focusing on nursing and not a lot more than we are medical school at the moment. We want fire resistance, and that's it. I don't think we can actually afford anything else at the current time. We're not putting any kiosks in. I'm not doing that. We made 15k then, so let's put some more training on.
Congratulations, you found me. It's the Wolf.
Ghost capture,
Harrison Wolf, bringing you the truth from an undisclosed
fire
location here on
resistance,
2 Point Radio. Let's start
maintenance,
thinking some radical thoughts while
maintenance.
you
That's a
listen
good
to a
start.
piece of pre-digested popular music. All right? All right.
Let's put some places for food now. How very quickly people are grabbing the food there.
Janitor needed.
We'll do the same this side.
Lovely.
Good way of making some money too. Speed walking track wanted. Let's pop that there for now. keep an eye on that one, because if it does go over the 85%, we're good, we can do that. The average A+ grade, we can do that as well. These are really easy ones to just activate dead quickly. That's something we'll work on after. That's working on now. So we're going to activate that for the end of the year. Well, we might as well do it now, we're not far from the end of the year. We are starting to make some money back, so that's really good. Let's put some aircon around now.
Announcement. Intruders
Why
on
have we not put
campus.
aircon in
Oh
here? Thought I did. Or maybe that was just in the last school I did, and because I got bloody kicked out again. That's, like I said, making sure I'm making quick saves on this school. I don't know why it keeps shutting me down like that, but it does.
On a fence post in the park. You can't look at it straight on. You gotta read between the lines. So when I say people in Hogsport can expect some minor flooding over the next week, what am I really saying? Think about it.
That's good, good, good.
Janitors needed to collect litter.
People are not being cured left, right and centre. So we're already up to 7 members of staff being
Doesn't mean that I do.
trained. Let's hire him, because we do need someone with that skill, and we'll hire that one too. So we've got extra people working there. 72% happy. Let's think about doing a marketing place now. Four by 4, that will do. It doesn't need to be massive.
End of year is approaching. It's too late to
Right, so
start.
with end of year approaching, I'm hoping that's going to activate the one we need. Actually, let's not do that. We'll just wait until we've got. I think that did it. Did it? Yep. So that's that one done. So we're up to 10 plots now, so we can start activating that one, and let's get our marketing campaign going. Let's get that up to 5 and confirm. Start next year.
I see Jumbo McNally is sticking with the hard sell on the humbly named Jumbo University. If I was looking for an education,
Just get up to 10 teachers now.
That information, unlike Jumbo University, was totally free. You're welcome, listeners.
So I'm going to make a quick save here, and then what I'm going to do is just to show you what I was on about before. We're going to go back to the other school, previous one, and work on our research, because the research in this school goes a lot quicker than it does in the current school. Just gotta wait for it to load up. But because we're running the same courses, the upgrades, the research should happen a lot quicker. So if we go to the research here,
Medical announcement. Patients
yeah, so we can do face stamp there, and we can do jab master and stuff like that. So what we'll do is we'll just sit and do this research, and then we'll head back to the other school. So returned back to this one, and I've just noticed my average grade is A+. So I'm going to just very quickly bin that one and activate that one, and then reactivate that one. So we're not losing anything there. But that's another bit of campus opened up as well, very easily. I'm just keeping an eye on that student happiness.
assistant to the library. Thank you.
Level 25, that will happen kind of naturally. The soulmate ones don't seem to be happening too well at the minute. Where is our research? Real Moon. Let's pick him up and let's get him straight into there. And I kind of want him only to be working in here at the moment, so I'm going to change his job assignments to marketing only. So we're up to 11. What else can we achieve? That we can't achieve yet. That we could probably have a go activating that at the end of the year. Clubs, well, we'll see when one of them becomes level 11.
Campus is expanding, even more than usual.
That one, that one we're working on. That one will happen naturally when we start increasing the room's potentials. Level 16 students, that will happen naturally too, a little bit later on once the school gets better. Teacher to level 7, campus to level 20, A grade students to graduate, so that's one that we could activate at the end of the year depending on what happens. And win 10 awards, that's another one for the end of the year sort of job. So at the moment guys, all we can do is keep training staff and playing at the moment.
Good morning.
Okay, so we are approaching the end of year 4. I have now activated the A grade students to graduate. I've had clubs reach level 11 as well, so that one's been completed too. Put a couple of extra toilets in and a couple of psychiatries in the building now. Staff members have been fully trained, so we're up to 13 out of 18 areas opened, and we had 15 out of 20 students graduate there. They're not too bad. Now I'm not going to upgrade any more courses because I want to keep building up the nursing one. Slowly making profit. We need, I think, one more janitor at the moment, and I've just slightly increased the size of this building here. And I've also made a little building here with just one staff room, so that staff haven't got so far to go all the way up to the top there. Still working on the marketing one. It's very, very slow. I don't even know where that member of staff is. Oh, he's there doing it now. So hopefully we can do that one.
breakfast can be hard for us all.
Toast again?
More rocks from the lava coming down as well.
Only hot dog
That is
cereal
very
combines
unfortunate,
photos of
very
wheat
frustrating.
with a salty crunch of crispy bog skin.
Announcement. The volcano is taking a
At the
brief
moment, this
hiatus
one
from
dormitory
the
though is doing us the world of good. And campus is slowly getting bigger and better. Just trying to keep this average happiness up. If we can get that up, then we can open a nice big bit of the campus over here. But that's just going to be a matter of doing different things. Now I'm thinking of putting a student lounge over here. That's something we've not got currently in the school. So that is something we could think about doing now. And we can add items now.
It's not your year, it's just another year.
Put a couple of windows in this one, I think. And then let's go with a sink, a worktop, a microwave. So this is why I was saying get the other one out of the way early with the attractiveness. That's definitely the way to do it. Get it done nice and early. Probably could do with another toilet this end of the school as well.
Announcement. Just because the island looks favourably upon you, doesn't mean that I do.
So we've almost got the thumping therapy patients done. I'm going to put some of these on for upgrade now as well. Just up to one, just upgraded by one at the moment, not any further. It's too expensive to do it any more at the minute. That's nearly up to 40% power. I think a lot of it depends on the teacher training as well. So let's keep going with our training, because we're doing really well here. This Lily White is going to be our level 6 teacher, or whatever it was. Just keep doing.
Announcement. There is a
And then once marketing's complete, that guy will be gone as well, because I'll be getting rid of the marketing suite. I don't need that anymore after that. What else can I do currently? Win 10 awards. So we could start that objective now as well, because towards the end of the year you'll see that one come through. Level 16 students, we haven't got any of them. How about, we're not even halfway through for that either. And we're getting closer to that one's being started. We have now got this nice big area over here, to be fair. We could build a nice big campus building. We need to.
If it's just turned grey, it might be okay. If it's been grey for a while, it's sure to be hostile. Well, if it rains, it's probably true.
Slowly getting better, guys. Okay, so I've managed to do the plot for marketing, and I've deleted the marketing room, and I've also sacked the guy that I had for that. Campus is level 17, so that's slowly going up. I finally had the A grade students graduate, and 10 awards. We're up to 5 at the minute, so that's good. Student happiness is up to 78. Let's have a look. Upgraded course to level 6, so that one's done, so I can open that. 10 awards, we're working on that one. Campus level 20, we're working on that one. Slowly getting there, guys. 40% treatment power. Not really doing much with that. 12 soulmates. That seems to be a really tough one to even start getting activated. I presume we might have to go along the lines of adding different items in that will get people attracted to each other. So that might, you know, a couple of little love benches and stuff like that might help do this.
Students should check in before trying to learn.
I used to love taking the train, the steam, the crisp sandwiches, watching people's luggage fall. Ah, those were the days. Sadly, I now find the experience of using our county's rail services is missing one rather vital component. I find that everyone seems all too engrossed by their mobile phones. Now, I have no interest in talking to anyone, but what I did like was ignoring people. It's just no fun if they do it for you.
Students are reminded that magma becomes lava the second it arrives on campus. Don't look now, but the campus is on fire. Again. We've just completed a marketing project. Nicely done.
Okay, so I have unlocked 2-star. Unfortunately, couldn't show you that because unfortunately I'd muted myself due to the fact that I had my boys arguing behind me and my wife singing. So unfortunately Due to like copyright and stuff like that, I can't have any sort of music playing in the background either. So working on now 3-star, we do need to have 27 plots open. So we've still got 12 soulmates to develop. Level 25 campus and 85% happiness. So we're not too far away from that. I've now unlocked the one that was here for the awards. Campus level 20, we're not far from 19, so that's going. Teachers to level 7, and students level 16. Students level 10. And rooms at 40% treatment power. I think for that one we might have to just kind of make a room that's got really, really good treatment power. And then duplicate it 10 times, and then probably just delete them straight after. Certainly, we've got the tougher ones now to achieve. The plots obviously will do themselves, and the A grade students, A+ grade students, will naturally happen at the end of each year. So we just need to leave that one active. I don't know what to do here to achieve soulmates. That's a bit of a difficult one. I'll put a Christmas tree in here. Oh yeah. But we're currently at the point where like we can't even really hire any more members of staff either. What I might do is I might just activate that for now, because it might just spike. It might just spike.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
And we know that the students are happy with their accommodation because they are paying £250,000 a year in student fees, so that's good. I think the average student happiness will just peak, and once it peaks and drops back down, it doesn't really matter at that point, as long as we are achieving what we need to achieve. I'm thinking I might build a canteen, actually. Put another little building there with a canteen. That might help with student happiness. Some nice little buildings all around the place. You know, it's working quite well having little buildings instead of like just loads of big buildings.
Remember when we were going to talk about nostalgia? Oh, what a paradise it seems. And yet, here we stand, talking about trading shoes. Another vision gone awry over the savage passing of time. How fitting. How dreadfully sad. Things used to be better, dear listeners. How can you know for sure? Well, my show is over. They can't be getting better, can they?
Okay, so we've now got a cafeteria. Campus is level 19. let's try a different spin on things and start putting happy thoughts on our assistants.
Announcement. There is a fire on campus. Management are being told as we speak. Little help? The island is happy because students have been leaving me be. That's
So
why
student happiness now is 83. It's very, very slowly climbing, which is good.
it doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
Okay, so luckily, the 85% has just ticked over. I've just put a couple of benches here and a tunnel of guys, and I've had one soulmate activate, which is really, really good. The school is almost level 20, and I've now got 43 out of 50 students graduate, so all I can do is just keep going. I do have a little bit of a plan for achieving other things a little bit later on. It's this students one. I'm going to have to probably activate this one after we've got the students graduated. In fact, actually, let's activate that and see if we can get that started, and just keep pushing now. I'm up to 234,000, so money is starting to come in, and what I'm going to do now is start spending a little bit more money on these final upgrades for these, because that obviously gives a better finish to the cure. We're down to 14,000, so we're just going to have to keep going again. I don't think we're too far off being level 20, so that's another plot done. And we do have this nice big area now that if we want to start building really strong rooms, because we've got one room that's actually got a decent treatment power. I think it's probably oh, it is. It's the ward. The ward has got 59% power. So, like I said, guys, all I can do here is just keep playing. So I'm right at the end of year 8 now, and having the level 10 students has just ticked over. I think it actually happens kind of by itself. I'm also level 21, so that now takes me up even further. So I have all this unlocked now, and this one's naturally happening by itself too. I've not done anything other than just train my staff, so it's looking pretty good.
We're now hearing that the board students in Breaking Point have been seen riding around campus in maintenance carts.
I've opened this new area here, put another ward in, and that's pretty much all I've done at the minute. I need to focus on now level 16 students. Train teachers to level 7. Unfortunately, I've already trained a couple of teachers to level 7, and what's really frustrating is that it doesn't count because I didn't have it activated. So what I need to do is potentially look at the staff I've got and who I can hire. See, I could hire this one and unfortunately sack one of the level 7 teachers. What else could I do? I'm just trying to be... I don't suppose it really matters on what you train them to level 7 in either, as long as they're trained to level 7. So let's get that one to level 7, that one to level 6. And that's just going to be one that I'll have to just keep working on as well. And I'll start that objective as well and just see if level 16 students kind of happen naturally. Soulmates, still not really achieved anything with that, but I have a feeling what I might do with that is start a different course as the score gets a bit better now. And I'm thinking more along the lines of something like general knowledge or the thought one. And see if that makes any difference and whether or not, you know, like they have a bit more free time. Because at the minute it's just really kind of just backed off really. So level 16 students, train level 7 teachers. That's up to 8 naturally. Campus will reach that naturally, and that one. So we've only got 5 left to go. And some of them are just going to be a matter of manipulating different things to get it to happen.
Weather report. The volcano does not seem happy. Was it something I said?
And earning money as well, that's the other thing, we've got to earn some money. Okay, so I think to actually get your room up to 40% treatment, you have to upgrade the equipment up to level 3, and I think that's what I was missing. So I've now got 8, and I've got 2 more rooms that are currently being upgraded. That one takes it to 9. Yep. So as soon as this is upgraded here, that will be our 10. I have now started a new course. What was it? I've done general knowledge. I think that's a bit of a mistake. I've also managed to level up my staff to level 7. So I think the plan is to actually sack some of the level 7 staff, mainly because of how expensive they are to keep, and I'm really not making enough profit at the minute. So I'm kind of thinking, yeah, some of the level 7 staff can be sacked. So let's have a look. So let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of him. And that one. and even that one, to be fair. Let's get rid of them, and then we can hire some more. Now, so like I said, I think I've made a mistake doing general knowledge. So, although the school level has gone down somewhat there, I'm going to hire some cheaper sort of teachers back, and then I can train them.
Students are reminded that magma becomes lava the second it arrives on campus.
So that's a few teachers back, and we're back up to level 22. This school is really difficult because we're just not making any money at all. And we're not developing any romances either. I'm just at a loss of what to do with that. I think we need to open a different course, and I think next year I'm going to take that down to 0.
One man's casual volleyball is another's world-shattering epiphany. The people of Smogley have been crusting and dusting their fish for as long as anyone can remember. But at the recently opened What's the Batter, they use a unique cheesy gubbin.
So next year we won't have the general knowledge. So the plan is to, I don't know what the plan is at this current time.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets.
All I've got to do is get level 16 students up to 15, which it seems to stack the romances and the level of the school, and that is everything done. It's just really slow. So I've still got 3 here at level 7. Which are really going to cost me some money. I'll do for now.
There is a fire on campus. Management are being told as we speak. Little help?
So I do need like a minimum of sort of like 40 points to level up the course management. I've only got 5. So for now, let's just keep that at 10. At least we've got some students coming in. And earning that extra bit of cash.
I hope you enjoyed today's show as much as I enjoyed my trip around this wonderful,
I just don't know what else to do
mysterious
now
county
to
of ours. But for now,
level up the
all
school,
talk
because
about
at the minute I
food
really
has
don't
made
need
me hungry.
anything
So
else.
I'm off to the fridge to take out the first thing I find and cover it in mayonnaise. Until next time, I've been Ricky Hawthorne. Cheers!
Right, so a hell of a lot has changed. We've achieved everything but the soulmates, and I'm up to 2 out of 12. Now I have basically manipulated my way to 26 by hiring loads of members of staff. Unlocking, so what I've done is I've unlocked School of Thought as the next part of our curriculum, and I've done that because they tend to have 4 years, so it means that we can have longer relationships being developed. So hopefully that means we can achieve what we need to achieve. Sorry, my son is making stupid noises in the background. It's distracting me. Now, you can go to this screen here, Campus Overview, and we can go to look at our relationships. We can see at the minute we've got 4 people in a crush, 4 people dating, and 6 people at sweetheart status. So hopefully that's another 3 soulmates will jump into there, and so on and so forth. And we'll just keep hoping that this is going to happen. We are on year 17. I've put everything I can in: love trumpets, rose gardens, Ferris wheels, gazebos, seesaws, everything that can really kind of get people together. I've put in, and it just still is extremely slow. I'm going to put another bedroom in actually, and the other thing as well is money has not been it's not been the easiest, shall we say. It's definitely settled down a bit now that we've got more running, but it has taken quite a long time to get to this position where I'm comfortable. So I'm literally now just keep playing, and just keep hoping that these soulmate relationships are going to form. There does seem to be a lot of people online have googled it, saying the same thing, that the soulmate relationships are certainly the hardest. And like I said, one of the easiest ones is School of Thought, because they stay in the school longer, which means they have longer times to develop the relationships. So let's just check again. I don't think anything would have changed in the last few minutes, but you never know. Oh yeah, we've had some go from crush to dating, so that's a start. And I've at this point now just stopped doing everything. I'm just letting the game run. Literally doing absolutely nothing, just the odd little bit when I come back on. Yeah, it's I can't say it's been fun at this level at all. So basically guys, all I'm going to do is just keep playing. There's not a lot I can do. I'm just going to leave the game to run and hope that these soulmates happen naturally. I reckon we're going to be doing this for another couple of years before we see any sort of indication of whether or not this is picking up and actually working. Because in the first 17 years, all I've had is 4 people that I've actually met soulmate status, which is kind of scary. Now I'd like to say that I have completed this, but I've got to year 27. still only got 9 out of 12 soulmate romances complete. It's got to be the most pointless and tedious task in the whole of 2 Point Campus. If you want to go for it, guys, go for it. Honestly, I don't think it's worth 3-starring. So this is the only school I'm probably not going to 3-star. At this point, I've decided that I have had enough. I have just watched the gameplay for the last 10 years, and in 10 years I've managed to achieve 7 romances. And don't get me wrong, there's been some that have been close. And in fact, I've got one more set that's close, but they just don't seem to tick over. They just don't ever seem to meet. I've even deleted, you know, saved this room and deleted the room so that it's got no events going on. But I'm just at the point here, guys, where I don't really want to do much more. I don't know what else to tell you to do to get these romances going. It looks like they start and then they just stop, and then they start and then they just stop, and then they just don't achieve to tick off. So at this point, I'm very, very frustrated. I don't necessarily need to get the 3-star, but if you do want to go for it, guys, go for it. And I suggest that you maybe start with what have I got going on? School of Thought. Try and get that early so that you can have these romances going on from the start, and maybe check the box straight away. But I'm now at the point, guys, where I've completely had enough of even trying to get this tedious mission complete. So guys, make sure you check out the next video here on the left hand side for the last 2 Point Campus video, and the full playlist here on the right hand side. Good luck, let me know if you get it, because I've had enough. Take care, bye bye.